The podcast you are listening to of Holmberg's Morning Sickness is brought to you by my friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Trust me on this one. You've had barbecue before, but you haven't had it this good. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale, ericsfamilybbq.com.
When was the last time you had really good Texas-style barbecue? Eric's Family Barbecue, the way it's supposed to taste. Always delicious, never rushed, and prepared to perfection. Eric's Family Barbecue uses only 100% fresh meat, slowly smoked over mesquite wood until it's juicy and delicious. We all know their brisket is the best, but have you tried their pulled pork, pork ribs, or rib tips? Amazing, and their sides are all house-made. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Make the trip. You won't be sorry. Go to ericsfamilybbq.com for more information.
You thought that was funny.
Holmberg's Morning Sickness.
You were laughing like a hyena when he said it.
98.
What the hell is wrong with you?
KUPD.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, that's not bad. Thought I'd phlegm up on that one a little bit. Hi, it's John. How are you? It's 5:45. There's Brady, Brett, Big Dick Toledo. This is the Morning Sickness. Congested and snotty, but that's good because that's all we got left. I just did something.
You're kind of sparkling, or is that just?
I got stuff on my eyes to make my eyes not hurt.
Oh,
you get all puffy. I just put this.
Thought maybe you went to a club.
Am I sparkling? Am I glittery?
Before, yeah.
Is it glitter?
It's a late night at BS West.
Actually, I'm not going to lie to you. It's Preparation H is what it is. Keeps my eyes from swelling. It's
like
the best
puffy
thing in the world.
eyes or what?
Like, no. From like being congested.
Oh,
where
gotcha.
you're like all. It almost like makes your sinuses clear too. It has glitter.
Yeah, it's glitter.
There's
Like
barely
maybe
any
the
on there.
reflection of the light here, but
Could be. I don't know. Anyway, it's Prep H. It's the butthole medicine. I put it right under my eyes when I get congested, and it clears. It's almost like a
Tightens
smelling
it
salve.
up?
So it doesn't tighten anything up. It just keeps me from having that droopy weird eye. It makes my eyes open. It's great. It doesn't do anything for like puffiness. It just makes my eyes clear up. Yeah. So I put a bunch on this morning. I must still be waxy. I usually do it before bed. So I did it this morning. Like my eyes were completely like swollen and stuck shut.
yeah.
So like, ugh. It woke me up. I just did something gross. I have to apologize. Lane shouldn't be here. We have a lady named Lane who works here at 4 in the morning. I don't know. What does she get here way before us? Like sometimes she's downstairs.
Sometimes, yeah.
And all she does, and not all she does. Well, all she does is make sure the commercials run on time and puts them in schedules and make sure all the things are in there. And like it's called trafficking the commercials. She does the trafficking stuff, and she's amazing at it.
All the stations.
Well, she and another lady, they do everything. But there's 3 of them. She's the only one here now.
Well, she's the busy one. I mean, look at us. I mean,
There's right, but there's no reason for her to be here.
No, there was sometimes she would be in here before you guys when I was doing the overnights. I'm like, who the hell's in the building? And it's laying down there already working.
So so you don't expect her. Like she shouldn't be here. Like, but you don't expect her to be here. So we have the building to ourselves all the time. Like you had it, all the like you could jerk off in the hallways doing overnights. No, you probably did. I would have.
You know,
sometimes I do it. Brady's the only one here. Sometimes he's oblivious. So I just blew a huge farmer's, just a wad out of the left nostril, just wham, right out here, walking out the door. Shot it over the
balcony,
and put her down. And then I looked down, and there in the window is Lane looking up at me. So I think she caught the whole thing. And it was a big one. It was like noticeable coming out like to me. It was a huge monster mucus. Boom, farmer's blow, huge. Right nostril, not so bad. Left nostril was about baseball size, and it went all the way down right in front of her window. So to Lane, who shouldn't be here yet anyway, you're not getting it. Like, nobody's giving you extra credit. Like, I don't understand those people, the ones that show up early and leave late.
and she's here to the end. I mean, she's not. Yeah,
shouldn't leave early.
No, she's here. Like, if you come here at like 4 in the afternoon, she's still here. Like, what's the benefit of just? She must just hate it at home. That's the only thing I can figure. Like and I understood before. I used to know her husband. I wouldn't have wanted to go home either, but he's not around anymore. So I don't understand this mentality of wanting to be here all the time. It's weird. But she just watched a farmer's rocket fly, and hopefully she thinks I just spit. But either way, it was disgusting, and to her, I'm sorry. But again, in a way, it's your own fault. You should be at home still. For none of the other ladies who do the exact same job are here till like 8. There's no, like, necessity to Lane being here this early. She's just really diligent about getting here. She's one of those
Don't take smoke breaks.
No, she's just the best worker ever, and it's annoying. Like it's almost like she's trying to put it on everybody else that they're not as.
Yeah, you guys suck.
Yeah, it's a you guys suck move. Oh, you guys just getting here? I've been here since 4. Or my ex was that way. She'd get up at 4 in the morning to go work out and then go to work at 5. She didn't have to be there till like 9. I just want to get some things done. Yeah, but you come here. Why are you doing that? I just want to make sure that's. I'm like, and then sure enough, she'd ask for credit for it. Like she was there because I did the mornings then, and I'd get up after her, show up, and get to work, and there she was. Like, this is ridiculous. Nobody needs to get up at 4 in the morning for anything and actually try. You got to meander around, preparation H under your eyes for a couple hours, just like trying to get anything that'll wake you up. Yeah, it's crazy. But, yeah, she did that, and now I'm annoyed. Now I'm more annoyed at her than I am for her having seen my brain come out of my left nostril because that was a private moment between me and the whole building. I wouldn't do that normally.
She's finally getting her recognition for the go-getter that she is.
Well, I gave her a gift. This will get you back in bed for another hour. You don't want to see my bodily functions shooting over a balcony in the morning. That's what we should all do. Something gross to keep laying at home. Even during the pandemic and stuff, and they're like, you need to stay home. She was here. 4 in the morning.
We can't have Toledo go down there with his Chuck Mangione ass.
Oh, yeah. Just Toledo
serenading her.
Just gas her out.
That could do it.
Gas her out and sit too close to her after a cup of coffee. That would be the ultimate. Yeah, let's Toledo her. She'll just be like, I'm not going to come in anymore at all. She'll just quit.
She starts coming in at 10 o'clock once we're out of here.
Once Toledo. When is Richard leaving? Noon. I'll be in at noon. Stay till 9. But yeah, the job isn't that. No offense. It's just not that important. Like, she's amazing, but that's enough.
Or she's really slow at it.
Maybe she's just terrible at it. That could be. That could be. Yeah, this preparation H under my eyes, somebody emailed and said, my mom used to do that. So she'd get sick and put preparation H on her face. And I don't know if it's an old wives' tale or not. It seems to help my eyes.
But is that all you smell, though? Because that preparation H has got like kind of an odor to it.
Such a tiny amount.
Okay.
And it's like a smelling salt for my eyes. I think I'm mentally convinced it works. When I get sick, I do it. When I get like a head cold, I pop it right under my eyes. And it makes my eyes not, you know when you get that weird, thick, heavy feel? It's like, it takes that headache out of your eyes when you're congested. It like eliminates all that.
Like, I picture it being like almost like Ben Gay.
It's not that strong.
It doesn't have like fumes out of
no.
like a vapor or anything.
I don't know
like
what
that.
it does. It smells like rubber. It doesn't really, I put so little on, but you do it and it makes that headache in your eyes disappear. You don't put it on your eyes, but just underneath them, right on the eyelid.
Do the lids and everything too, or no?
Not the top.
Okay.
Usually it's just enough. And when I get those, when it's all crusty, it just keeps them from being gooey. It works. Prep H. Put it anywhere on your body. Every hole in your body could use a little preparation H. That's what I think. We don't talk fashion enough on this show, I think. And now that I'm gay, I'm into it. So the only story that really caught my eye different than what I wanted to say was this. And I am so happy about this for you straight guys. This is great.
Look it out for us.
Bigger ladies, you're going to hate this. Women over 35, this is a nightmare for you. I'll say women over 30. I'll say women over 27. I'm going to go 27 and higher. You're going to hate this. The new fashion trend, what's old is new again, is something that as a man, I think we haven't been able to say it for 2 or 3 years because it would get us in trouble. These weird high-waisted mom jeans that are popular and like everybody's in are finally kind of like done, and they're going the opposite. I know. See, we can as men, let's just say it. Well, these have been awful for us. This is just these giant mom jeans that women think are, and it's awful. They're just ugh. And you see like you can't say anything. Like, does Medea wear them?
No. She hates them too.
Good.
Yeah, she's like, that's ridiculous.
Megan will pop them on every once in a while. They look nice, but my generation sees those as your mother's pants.
Right.
The younger, like because my friend has a son who's 18, and I remember talking to him like this. It was about a year ago. I said, these high pants. It was in February. It was in Vegas. I'm like, this is ridiculous because we're looking at butts in Vegas because we took him up there and like, what, let's get this. And he's like, oh, I think those are so hot. And I'm like, you weren't around when those were called mom jeans. They're mom jeans. And does Ronnie probably wears them. She doesn't wear the higher waisted.
No.
Really? That surprised me because Ronnie's like fashionable. Like,
Yeah,
that's a
I
thing.
mean, not that I
You didn't pay attention. You don't know. She probably does.
don't think so.
They're
She
not.
does- she spends a lot of money on jeans, and maybe they are,
the
but
low-waisted ones during the mid-2000s, the Paris Hilton thing that was like they're barely over the top of their hips. Those, my friends, are back.
Yes.
The article came out, and it's in it's a Wall Street Journal. I don't know why it caught my eye this morning. And it said, farewell high-waisted skinny jeans. The low-rise has returned. And look at the picture they use for low-rise jeans. Now, that's what we're talking about. Barely over the hip, keeps the tummy in line. Like, you've got to not eat all the chips and salsa, because what those high ones did was hide the bunt cake that would fold over. You could squeeze it up over the top of that gut. And now those are dead. In order to be a lady of fashion, get rid of those mom jeans, those awful mom jeans. I've just been seeing them all over the place, too, and it's just dreadful. Dreadful to pull your pants up over your cans like that. Terrible. And finally, it's over. And as a fashionista gay at this point in my life, I welcome the low-rise jeans back to the ladies' world. I, as a former straight, have talked to my wife about this and said, these mom jeans are like, I know, it's just what's in fashion right now, and I think they look kind of nice. I guess they look lovely. Of course they do, because you're just trying to avoid the argument of, like, those are things my mother would wear. There was a commercial on Saturday Night Live with Tina Fey that made fun of pants that went way up high like that. And now they're gone. Dead and gone. Brady's no longer. See, this is what I was talking about.
I've been a low-waister a long time.
But you haven't had a choice.
Yeah.
You've got no ass and a big stomach. You're the guy on America's Funniest Home Videos whose pants fall off for no reason. That's it. You like the low waist for you because it accentuates your ass.
I never thought fashion news could make me just so happy in the morning.
Same, I know.
Well, first time ever.
Same, Brett. This is the first story I saw. Wall Street Journal. And I'm like, what's this? The low-rise jeans are back. This is what we've loved forever. Forever. Men don't want to see you in mom's pants.
It's like goddamn Taylor Swift that started it all.
I think she did. Because it makes you look taller.
Yeah.
Like, no. And you know what else I hate? Those big, thick bikinis that go past their belly button.
Oh, yeah.
And they've been wearing those around. I'm like, that just, you know what it tells me? You're not real confident. No, it's what's in style. No, it's not what's in style. What's in style is being hot and less, like wearing nothing. That's in style. Always. That never goes out of fashion. Being super hot and wearing very little will always be in fashion. But yeah, bigger ladies, I'm sorry, but you can't pull your pants up to your cans anymore. And those days are over, according to the new. It was on the runways of fashion stuff. I don't know. I don't follow the fashion things that cause this, but good. Let's get those things back down. And what it's going to do is stop this whole Kardashian giant ass syndrome. Because over, I don't know, last week or so, I've had 2 or 3 conversations with people about how the Kardashians have ruined it. I was at the Suns game, and there was a girl in a half shirt. One of those that went right under her boobs is where it stopped. And then she had that's what you think.
Oh.
And then she had her mom jeans on. Her stomach was exposed, and it was gross. And my friend goes, the Kardashian experiment has ruined this. That makes girls who aren't in shape think that being big is sexy. And to show it off. You can still have a sexy attitude, but visually we still look visually first. Everybody does. You do it to us, we do it to you. But her butt was gigantic, and it was just sloppy. And that's the thing we have to take.
Well, Kim just made $1 million in 1 minute.
Did she?
She rolled out the Fendi Skims Fendi collection.
Yeah.
And
basically,
those items range from $100 to $4,200 in 1 minute.
Yeah.
$1 million.
Her Skims are designed to pack in gross, like to squeeze, to make it look like.
So they're Spanx, basically.
Sort of, yeah. Okay. They're S-Kims, Spanx Kims. But yeah, they squeeze it all in so you're not sloppy. But because that's the difference between like a thick ass and a sloppy ass. This girl at the Suns came in, I'm like, yeah, you know what? The Kardashians have basically kind of made this thing where big girls feel like their asses, because they're big, are hot. You can have a big, hot ass. You have Miss New Booty.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a big, thick, hot ass. Mm-hmm. It's not sloppy.
No.
The difference is nobody told the big girls that the sloppy fat ass is not desirable. It's like Brady, if he was to walk around, if midriffs were in and chicks like bigger ones, but they still had abs. But Brady's like, they like the bigger ones. And he started to wear half shirts. First off, I'd be thrilled by it because hilarious. But women would make fun because they're cruel. So we can do it too. Low-rise jeans are back, ladies. To put that muffin down and start doing some of those oblique sit-ups because the sides aren't going to be there for you anymore. Can't hide them under 14 inches of denim pulled up to your rib cage. And I, for one, am thrilled by it. Of all the things this Christmas, that's great. I'm going to go right to the store and buy a bunch of low-rise jeans for that special lady. Get rid of these mom pants.
Be a lot of fat freezing going on. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
can wear the little
Well, I still think that, the plastic surgeons are who's behind all this.
Fat freezing.
Well, that's the plastic surgeons are the ones who are like, let's make fat a trend. And then when they get out of control, we'll pull the rug out from under them.
body sculpting.
And there's no possible way that they can just lose the weight fast enough to keep up with the fashion. So they have to do something about it and get it sucked out or get it frozen off or do some sort of a weird wrap with tea leaves and strangeness.
So they're like OPEC of the fashion world?
I think that's it. Brett, I think that's it. I think plastic surgeons are the ones that get together and go, all right, they've hit maximum density.
We need some money.
Let's switch it up to really sexy clothes. Like, that's what's in now. Get Bella Hadid out there in her skinny body to put some half pants on and say, this is the new thing. And these ladies will do
butt
it.
implants out.
Yeah. You got to rip those
Reverse
out.
it.
Everything's got to, sorry, it's not in anymore. But yeah, the influencers are going to start wearing really low pants. And these big ladies will be like, oh, wait a minute. Fat was in for a little bit and I got fat. And I can't just lose it in a day. And I can't wear mom jeans because women, it'll matter. It will matter. So goodbye to those awful mom jeans. Sorry, every person I've said, those look nice. I was lying. Do you like these jeans? What do they... Is it going to be a problem if I say I don't? Well, I don't have anything else. No, you actually make them look all right. Let's go. I'm only interested in time. Let's go. I can change them. You're just going to change them into something similar because that's the fashion now. You can't control it. I just have to deal with it. Let's go put a ton of weight on so you can hide it in those gigantic pants, those balloon pants. And I saw Seinfeld last night where there was a woman in those bongo. Remember bongos?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And those were kind of high-waisted, but the good thing about those was they ended too soon. So their ass came out. Like they were like more of like a waistband that kind of covered your ass crack, and that was about it. The girl that was in those, and I'm like, man, did I used to have a thing for that bongo logo.
Oh, yeah.
They're terrible. Those are high-waisted and awful. And then they turned into mom jeans, and that's what they'll always be. And outside of Gilbert, I'm getting an email from a lady already. Oh, nope, she's a good one. Those tubbies are still going to try to squeeze into the hip huggers, John, and then blob out everywhere. And they'll be celebrated for their bravery. I'm psyched about this news. I can wear pants again. Janet, you sound smoking hot and right on track. And her last name looks like Grinder, even though it's not. I won't say what it is just to keep her, but it looks like it's Janet Grinder. That's what I'm going to call you from now on. Listen to
Grinder.
Janet. She's
Excited.
one thing we can agree on is that Brittany Grinder can continue to wear the mom jeans. She's a mom, yo.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, I'm thrilled by this. And it's fashion news. Morning sickness fashion news. And, ladies, I know it's still
hot.
Guys listening, you can go home to your wives now and say, hey, I heard on the radio this morning those high-waisted mom jeans are out. You don't want to be out. You don't want to be out. Like, make sure that she knows she's about to fall into a category of wearing members-only jackets, and it's going to make her look foolish. I don't want to go out with some lady who, wearing these pants and make us look like we're from 2 years ago. This guy said, holy crap, dude, you really are gay. Fashion news, you got Prep H under your eyes. It's all a surprise with you. Congratulations. That's right. I'm embracing it. Yeah, I like this news. You can go home today, Brady, and say, you hear the low-waisted jeans are in? And you know what? Chicks will dig it. They'll like that
Might
you
go home wearing a pair.
No, not for you, jackass.
Oh.
No, he doesn't understand at all. You know what I'd like to see you in? Mom jeans up to your neck, because that'll cover your face.
Impossible.
There's no neck to go to, just right over your mouth. Look like little vampire pants. Yeah, and women like that. I was reading that these low-waisted jeans are back. How do you feel about that? Watch her go. Those
bongos
are the bongos. See, that was the good thing about bongos is that they still gave you something underneath. They were so high up. Are those new bongos?
It looks like
those
it.
are like a new version.
Oh, no, they're vintage. So,
okay.
They're...
Yeah, show some of those high-waisted things that are going on, like the fashionable ones today.
Mom jeans?
So Brady can get an idea. Well, don't write in mom jeans because they'll do the joke like the real ones. High-waisted skinny jeans. And then click on the model. Because, Brady, you've seen it. It's everywhere. It made women happy because they didn't have to try nearly as hard with these. At all. Not even close. Cranston says the only good thing high-waisted jeans have been for, lady, is that it gives most of you camel toe because you try to pull them up as high as they go. So guys who are into camel toe, which I've never been one of those, I find that kind of gross. See, way too
belly button.
Those are so high. Yuck! It looks like my aunt. I'm disgusted by that. Pull those down a little bit. In fact, pull them all the way down.
That's right.
High-waisted. Yuck!
Those, man, with that right there.
Which was look at that. Oh God, ladies, we've been lying to you for 4 years now. We can't stand this trend. Oh, it's the worst.
It's literally up to her belly button.
It's way past it. Look at all that curve that she's wasting. And these are skinny models.
Yeah.
These are women we want to see. And yuck to those pants. Yeah, we have been fully lying to you about this. I mean, they're showing J-Lo and stuff in them. We're like, ugh. I mean, flat out telling you look fine in those without an ounce of honesty in our body at all.
Here's Princess Butt Lift skinny jeans. Oh, my God.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know.
With
I'm
those
talking about having a
things?
shelf on your ass.
Man, that thing looks like it would crap up. Her butt's upside down. It's so high. See,
Those
you
are
can't.
high-waisted,
But
too.
that's a girl that she could wear drapes. This one that you're showing. Normal chicks think they look like this, and they don't.
No, then you get these.
Ah, God. Oh. Ah, God.
All right, I'm done. I'm turning this off.
Yeah, get that off.
Spin the wheel of discount.
Yeah. That is weird. Cranston brings that up. High-waisted jeans are the only thing they're good for is camel toe. I've never been. Like, I have this guy who sends me pictures of, like, models all the time.
Yeah.
And he's like, here's my batch of models for today. And I had to tell him, I'm like, I'm not in on the whole. Don't get those. That's gross. Like, you don't think that's hot? I'm like, not at all. It looks like, you know what it looks like to me? And this is true. You know when you see somebody who's been held hostage and they've got a bandana tied in their mouth?
They're gagged?
Yeah, they're gagged. And then you got to go untie it to tell them something. That's what it looks. It looks uncomfortable and gross. I don't like the toe. Cranston evidently is into that. So congratulations, Cranston. But high-waisted jeans do cause that. I think if you have one of those situations going, like if it's easy for you to get that, you've got one of those Homer Simpson mouth downstairs, and it's just too big anyway.
I see why they were trying to do them, to create the curve, more of a curve.
Inside because they don't have to try as hard. Yeah, if you get up higher, it makes it so your stomach's not as important. Yeah, well, you saw some decent pictures. You're not seeing average girl in high-waisted jeans. Those were the really good ones. Most of the chicks that you see out at Target or at the grocery store aren't wearing that version. Then get on the mom jeans. If you do mom jeans, that's what we see. What great news this is. I say we do it all Christmas. Like this, the full would do. You show mom jeans on this thing? Oh, no. See, I'm not going to like this at all. And they're in. Like, this is the deal. Whoa!
And that's an Abercrombie page, too.
That's an Abercrombie. She's a mountain. Who told her she's a model?
Beast.
Who said you should model? That's Brady. Brady has a better female form than her.
Not even close.
Brady, you have a better female body than her. I like the only thing I'd trust that model to do is my plumbing. Oh. Something must be said. Ugh. Now, see, the holes in that's different.
Yeah.
You're picking out some great pictures.
Well, I just looked at that wildebeest. So
yeah, well, that's true. Well, I ignored that immediately. Anyway. It's awesome.
Are those FUPA jeans?
Scott says, as a trainer, I am so happy. You know how hard it is to train a fat ass to get just a skinny waist. That's what he gets as a trainer. These girls come and go, I just want my waist to shrink. I want my ass to remain huge. It's just impossible. You have to go to a doctor for that. I only want to shrink my center. I want my ass to remain huge. So how do I do that? Oh, okay. Well, you got to spend about $50,000 at a doctor's office to go get sculpted and switched out.
Now, this is pictures
and
of
I'm
like
for
average
that.
Mom jeans wearers.
There you go. Ugh. That's about 5 inches too high.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much. Ladies, we've lied to you for a long time. We don't like those. And I, the gay fashionista of Phoenix, host of Morning Sickness, have pointed out the first chance I had that the high-waisted mom jeans are now no longer fashionable. Out! In once again, the controversial low-rise, low cuts. Give it a try today.
So the gut's not going to be covered by denim anymore.
Right.
The women that are wearing those high-waisted, you're going to see the full.
You're right. And they're going to
overlap.
reveal themselves as pigs. And that's what you really want. You don't want these giant pants fooling a guy thinking that it's the same as those Skims and Spanx. They put those things on and they hide the bunt cake that would normally roll over good pants. Because it's a way to hide things. Now only the true hotties will be out revealed. The skinny minis, the good ones.
Time to invest in EOS Fitness.
They still have their Athleta and Lululemons that they can pull the high waist on.
Sure. Go ahead and try it. Sometimes that high waist works, but sometimes it doesn't. Those things don't hide much. It's great. This one says low rise with a bit of tummy or yoga pants, and why, which is sexier. This is from Janet again. Us ladies need to know. Low rise with a bit of tummy depends on the tummy.
Oh, yeah.
Yoga pants depends on the ass.
They've improved
the
backside's yoga pants.
But if you don't have an ass and you're in yoga pants, and like the worst thing yoga pants can do, I think worse than even a giant in yoga pants, is a girl in yoga pants where the butt actually has like
a droop.
Droops. Like it's like the pants there's nothing to grab onto. They're saggy. Look like a rapper's yoga pants. You have to fill that out to have yoga pants. That's the only way yoga pants work. It has to be on and like a little curve there. If it just goes flat into thighs, you're not wearing yoga pants. You might as well just go get a pair of sweats. That's the key to yoga pants. But yeah, it all depends on the ass with yoga pants. It depends on the stomach with low-rise jeans. I'm glad I could help the ladies out there. Thanks, Janet, for all your questions. I think that's great.
I love yoga pants. On the right. You can pull it off. They're amazing.
The problem with that phrase is we've been saying, man, these yoga pants are the best, and the wrong ears heard it. What we need to do as men is say it like women would say it. That doesn't look right. Like they tell us when we look stupid. Immediately, if you're wearing those pants, I don't like those pants on you. Like they'll tell us immediately that those are dumb. You look weird in those. Like we'll hear it. We got to be careful when we say, oh man, those yoga pants. Because if we see a girl in yoga pants walk by with those on, with all the filtering and phoniness that women have on their phones, they think they can look like that. That's the danger of a woman's eyes. They look at magazines and think that they can dress like that. It's the clothes that make that girl look like that, not the working out or the incredible effort. And so we have to be very careful. Like, let's say we're at Pomo, we're sitting at the Biltmore, and a girl walks by, and there's a big one next to us, and the one that walks by, and we say, man, those yoga pants look great on the right woman. You always have to throw the caveat on because they don't look good on everybody. I'd say it's about a 10% win. Yoga pants are good on about 10 to 15%. 85% of you think you're doing all right. You're not. You've messed it all up. And that's because there's only, of the entire population, at best, 5% are good looking. At best. Men and women. I'm not in that category. I know where I land. I can admit it. It makes women mad when you say stuff like that, but I know where I am. So I'll be the first to say I'm in that other end. I'm in the high 80s of the ugly side. I'm not near the 5% of good. But only 5% of people should be dressing sexy or because
and that determines 100% of the fashion, which is the way it's always been.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Because we want our models to be extraordinary. We want achievement. We want goals. I don't want to see.
And they're trying to get away from that.
As a man, I know, and they're wrong. As a man, Brady, I don't want to look in a magazine and see men's clothes and see you modeling them. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to look like in that. That's just, how can I have no idea what you are. I want to see the best case scenario for those clothes. Because I can achieve that.
It saves me time on something, because I can look at, if I look at a model and he's wearing that shirt,
You know what that tells me? You've quit. You've quit completely. That's what women who say, I want a model that looks like me, you've quit. Because I want a model that doesn't look like me to go, if I try harder, I can look just like this person.
It doesn't make me mad.
No, because we're guys.
I know that's not going to work for me.
Yeah, we're dudes.
Maybe 2 years from now, if, like you said, if I quit, if I put 2 years into it
Right.
That 2 years is a tall order sometimes.
That's
And then
right.
it's like-
So you've
like,
quit.
All right.
You're like, screw it.
I'll roll on. That'll work.
I'll
right
wear
there.
this robe out. This will be better.
Yeah. We're not there yet, but we're getting close.
But and eventually you hit an age where you're like, that's enough. I'm wearing muumuus and caps. I'm going to go Dom
the zip-up
DeLuise.
onesie with a captain bar.
Yep. You show up as Dom DeLuise to work. That's it. That's all I care about.
Pants have become cumbersome.
We're right almost there.
These jumpers are so comfortable.
Yeah, sweatpants for Brett. He's on his way. I got into the Mack Weldons, and it turned out I'm still too sexy for Mack Weldons because I couldn't walk through the sales department without Kristen grabbing my ass. It was horrible. I still have too much shape to quit in the Mack Weldons. Those are just for around the house. The ass was too popping. I didn't think so, but boy, those ladies down there kept talking. What a thick butt. I'm like, this is atrocious, ladies, that you can't get enough of my ass. It's terrible. Adam says yoga pants are like Russian roulette for the eyes.
It's true.
If you get one of the hogs where the pants material is stretched so thin you can actually see through. Oh, those are the worst. I watched a lady by LA Fitness. 3,000 pounds, I'm guessing. I don't work at a circus, but if I had to guess, 2,000 to 3,000 pounds. Ton and a half. And she dropped her keys. And I was doing that thing where you drive around the parking lot waiting. You know, just did a big long loop. Going to go back to the Safeway, wait for Reagan to come out. She picks her, does like a straight leg. I don't know how she did it, like a straight leg bend. And the sun was just right. It was like that perfect Indiana Jones moment where you get the staff.
You could see the symbol.
And the light goes through and shines, and then it blows up the arc, tells you where the arc is. The sun hit these black yoga pants, and her white skin glowed out from underneath because she'd stretched them to their limits, and I just saw this gigantic ass.
And you saw the lost city of Thebes.
I'll tell you this. She was in a purple thong, and I could only tell that if she had taken those black things and stretched them to where they were they were transparent.
And it's too early for that.
She stood back up, and then that opaque darkness took over again. I'm like, ugh. Anyway, I don't like subpar models. I like my models to be high standard because that gives us a goal. Nobody wants to achieve looking like that one you put up there. That's easy.
Oh, man.
All they have to do is become sedentary and eat chips all day.
Yeah.
That's a simple thing. The harder route.
Ho-hos and Pringle diet, you know.
Like the coach of the Suns always said, and I love that phrase that he says, anything worth doing is on the other side of hard. That's it. There's no such show as The Biggest Gainer. Nobody wants to be gigantic. Nobody ever goes on Instagram and says, in the last year I've gained 88 pounds and shows before and afters.
Whoopee!
Nobody does it. So let's not act like celebrating giant models is a good idea.
You're fat shaming.
No, I'm not. I'm you shaming. If you say that to me, I know why you're saying it. It's because you feel bad about yourself, and that's not my fault.
You're a fat shaming jerk.
Yup. Have you seen my face? I've been shamed my whole life by women. I'm tired of it. I'm going to say something back. Fact. Jerks. That's why I like guys now. It's easier. Virtuous homosexuality. I highly recommend it. Ladies, you pull those pants up over your belly button today and wipe that tear away and know that you're no longer in style. And you're welcome. We're helping. Giant ladies who look at big models that look like them, you're being fooled too.
It's better to see women that look like us.
Is it? All you have to do is go to the Walmart. You'll see tons of them. And I mean that. Tons of them. Abercrombie and Fitch used
with
to
a
make
barrel of cheese balls under their arm.
I'm glad. Yeah, exactly. Like two of them. Like, don't have two left. I'm a model. Yep. It looks like you're working hard at that. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. When I used to walk by the Abercrombie and Fitch at the mall, it would make me think I needed to try harder. I never got mad at that guy. I never got mad at Abercrombie and Fitch for putting the jeans on the best. They were putting their best foot forward. This is how good our jeans can look on a human form. And put Brady out there with his shirt off and be like, I'm not going in there. There's some sort of dress code violation.
Last time I went in there, no one even helped me.
Of course not.
Sorry.
Oh, dude, we don't want to see you in there.
Are you tired? The chair's over there to
think
sit
about
down.
It. If Brady's standing in front of the Abercrombie and Fitch in a pair of jeans and no shirt, and the normal Abercrombie model standing there with his 20-pack, and that one you'd let into McDonald's and one you'd say, no, you need a shirt. I mean, that's it. That's the difference. The kid without a shirt that's ripped, can I get a McMuffin? You can have anything you want. You're going to work it off. Brady walks in there and I was like, can I have a McMuffin? You need a shirt, sir. No shoes, no shirt. Get out. Deadbeat hobo. So we can fool ourselves into thinking we're kind about that stuff. We're not. I wouldn't walk in without a shirt on. I'm that doughy, weird, skinny fat. Strange body. I'm like E.T. after they found him remember they found E.T. laying in that puddle?
Yeah.
He was all white. He kind of had abs, but something wasn't right.
Wasn't looking good.
Yeah, that's me. That's me getting out of the shower. I got out of the shower looking at him. I'm like, I'm E.T. I have E.T.'s body. There's abs, but they're wrong. And they've got stuff on them. I don't understand my body. It's repulsive.
At least your finger glows.
That's the only, E.T.'s got that on me too. Is that he's got a powerful finger. If I had E.T.'s finger, I'd touch my stomach and go, "What's going on with the the weirdness?" Yeah, I'm not. It's an unattractive thing. But you know what? I don't want to see models that look like me because I'd feel bad for them. Too much confidence. The world's got too much confidence. We need to bring that back a little bit. Let's get a wake up song. 585-9800. A good one. And we'll scream it together in those low, low pants. It's 98 KUPD. Wake up!
Big, red, and badass.
It's the natural way radio should be.
98 KUPD.
You've been listening to Holmberg's Morning Sickness Podcast, brought to you by our friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Eric'sFamilyBBQ.com.